Hello out there in the digital world. This is Hollywood, host of Spoilers at the Rat Pad Podcast Network, and today we are watching some trailers. First up, we're going to be watching Concussion, the new Will Smith Oscar, kind of Oscar drive picture.
What do you think about this movie?
I think
this is lifestyle, right? Or not lifestyle, true life?
Yeah, it's
based on a true story.
Yeah, the South African doctor, he discovers, I don't know how, he discovers that if two heads are wearing helmets and they collide into one another, that causes brain damage.
Groundbreaking.
Something I think the NFL should have learned in the 50s when it was much more violent back then.
When they didn't have helmets, really?
But this movie's about him breaking the story of the recent concussion scandal that the NFL is going through.
Right,
I'm sure anyone, when I was a kid in the 90s, seeing this, I'm like, yeah, two guys hitting each other with a helmet, you're going to get
can't be
up.
good. They used to have leather helmets back in the day.
Yeah.
So there was some sort of like, let's protect the head a little bit more because this can't be good.
Yeah.
So now look at the helmets and still not good.
But the movie itself, it's Will Smith plays that doctor, like I said, and they make the NFL seem like this, like the Umbrella Corporation.
Okay.
Like there's a scene in the trailer where like they're tailing him, and he looks up, and they're like, "You have no idea, these people control Sunday."
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's at the desk, and he's just like, these guys control one day out of the week.
Yeah.
And here you are. Who are you? He's like, tell the truth. That's my name, tell the truth.
Uh-huh.
I'm not digging the accent that he's putting on.
Well, because he's supposed to be a South African doctor.
I understand, but I mean, Tom Cruise didn't speak German in Valkyrie.
That's true.
I mean, they did a clever thing where they kind of started in German, then translated whatever. But I mean, it's based on a true story. We get it.
Yeah.
To me, it's distracting.
Okay.
Because I know that's not his voice. Everybody knows Will Smith.
Okay.
I mean, he's a pretty big deal.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's done a lot of movies that are the center focus.
Is this the first time he's actually trying to do an accent in the movie?
No, he did. Muhammad Ali was his accent.
Well, yeah, he was playing Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. He talked a little weird for that one. Well, I guess he talked a little
Jive?
Cassius Clay.
Jive?
Yeah. The movie seems interesting, but
Are you serious? I mean, majority of the time I see him just walking and hitting walls. That's all he does.
it's going to be something that's, because it's real life, it's based on a true story,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be informative at least. I think it's like a documentary almost, but
And the NFL is the biggest sport in America, so they're fucking
I
flipping
cannot
out.
believe they're letting this happen.
See, the whole time I was thinking maybe they're going to make up team names like the New York Cosmos or
yeah.
fake. But in the trailer, he walks through a room full of helmets, and there's the Packers logo, there's the Cowboy star,
Interesting.
and I'm like, the NFL's allowing this, but then the NFL kind of has to because they're put in a position where it's well, by you not allowing to use your team, you're acknowledging that.
Yeah,
it just gives them a bad image.
Well, I feel like they're already going to have a bad image just based on the movie.
Yeah.
They cannot be heroes in this. Unless there's a twist at the end where NFL's like, you know what, you're right, we're going to do something about this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will Smith, with your accent. Mm-hmm. And then move on, and now it's like, oh, NFL turns out they're not the bad guys anymore.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys watch football. No matter how many safety measures you put, you're still getting checked. Like, you're still getting wrecked, no matter
Isn't
what.
32 miles an hour every hit?
That's the strong safety or the cornerbacks, the guys who have to guard the receivers.
Yeah.
Their speed, full force when they have to hit someone is about 25 to 30 miles an hour, somewhere around there, and that's going at full force.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw Jerry Maguire. That's no joke. Just spinning around.
Yeah.
But he was okay though.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it's not that bad.
I do enjoy the cast in this movie because you got Will Smith, who I think he's slowly starting to come back because he had the After Earth was a disaster.
Was real bad.
Really?
With his
that
son.
was a bad movie?
He had a weird accent in that one too, actually. Okay. See, so he shouldn't do accents. Although Muhammad Ali was pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. Well, his stock is going to, and this is his sort of Oscar baitish. Remember, I talked to you guys about Oscar bait?
Yeah.
Like movies that their whole goal is just to try to win an Oscar.
I feel like you should not say that online.
Whatever.
Who cares?
So you got Will Smith, who's trying to come back up.
Yeah.
You got Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, I love Baldwin. Anything Baldwin, I'm on board.
I don't know who he's playing in this movie. I think
Jack Donaghy.
And then you got Albert Brooks.
Albert Brooks.
He's the guy who's bald. Mm-hmm. Albert Brooks.
There's a lot of bald guys in that, though.
I love Albert Brooks. He's he did a lot of voice work in The Simpsons.
Okay.
He's directed and written a ton of movies. He's the character Super Dave Osborne's brother.
Oh, right. Okay.
From Curb.
Yeah,
he's
Curb.
Marty Funkhouse.
Yeah.
Or Funkhauer.
Yeah.
Larry.
Right.
Yeah, that's his brother in real life.
Yeah,
Albert Brooks.
okay.
So the cast looks good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it because I'm a football fan, and I want to know like how conspiracy theory-ish this movie's gonna be.
Okay.
I enjoy watching football when it's on. I don't actively follow it.
Yeah.
I generally haven't this year, but I usually like in the office pools. Like, let me pick these teams. But I like research it, like who says what about what team. And,
Yeah.
Does foosball count as football?
No.
No, it's literally the wrong word.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like I said, it's going to be interesting just for a knowledge standpoint. I know it's not probably going to be 100% the truth, but it's going to be more truth than
The whole
than
truth,
I know
nothing but
right
the
now.
truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know concussions are bad, and I've heard a lot of I've heard that NFL take a lot of flack for the past, almost like 2 years. I feel like
Yeah.
it started really getting in like huge.
Ever since the NFL has this new commissioner, Roger Goodell, he's not new. He's been the commissioner for like 6-7 years.
Okay.
Like every year he's had a different scandal. Like this past year was the Ray Rice scandal.
Beautiful.
When he hit his wife, I'm sure you saw the video when he hit his wife in the elevator.
Yeah.
He's got the concussion protocol. There was almost a strike.
So there's 2 concussion protocols then. The Jerry Rice's wife with the concussion now.
Yeah.
And
Ray Rice's, yeah. But the NFL's just been getting heat ever since this guy's been in, and they revealed this year how much the commissioner in NFL makes. He makes $44 million a year to run the league.
Wow.
And he works for the owners. So his job is to police the owners and their teams, but they pay his salary.
Wow.
So he has 32 bosses who all own the teams, who are all billionaires, who have FU money, who are pretty much like, no, you listen to us.
NFL's pretty much a religion.
Yeah.
And he's the Pope.
Yeah, it's like they're like the umbrella corporation.
Yeah.
Like I said, like they control so much of the sports world.
Yeah.
They're the most popular sport in the U.S., and they got a big problem.
Yeah, well, I mean, about the trailer though, at least that Will Smith seems to be doing a good job, as he normally does. There's an emotional scene that he gets, and he's like, he's got a very expressive face, which is good for expressing things.
Yes,
he has that face of like anger, depression, and like what's the last word?
Joy.
Constipation.
Oh, that's
fear, disgust, joy, anger, sadness.
Sure.
Those are the inside out emotions,
Oh,
right?
okay. I just saw that finally.
Inside Out.
Decent.
The movie. Okay,
yeah.
That one I'm willing to watch. Yeah.
All right.
So every time you watch Baldwin, do you just see Donaghy?
Absolutely.
So this guy's gonna be Jack Donaghy.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing him in something else.
So instead of Jack Donaghy in GE, he's now Jack Donaghy in the NFL.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see. Is he the commissioner? Is that who he plays?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't know if they're going to incorporate actual footage of Roger Goodell.
Okay.
Because The Blind Side, the football movie with Sandra Bullock, the very end, it's the draft when Michael Orr gets drafted, and it's actually Commissioner Goodell. Who's welcoming the actor Michael Orr on stage?
Interesting.
No. Is it? No. It's the actual draft footage. Of him getting drafted, the real Michael Orr. Sorry,
nice.
I messed that up.
Whatever.
But I couldn't picture him being attached to this movie. Hey, we're gonna do this movie about your league, your one job, and the biggest scandal that's happening right now. Do you mind making a cameo? Who's this?
Yeah.
Not even for the Fresh Prince. So.
It's Kevin. Where?
Well, this is the start of
HR.
Oscar season, so we're gonna start seeing a lot more drama-heavy movies like this.
I'm not a big fan of the. I mean, if it tells a good story, which this very well might be.
Yeah.
Because are true stories more likely to get nominated for something?
Yeah.
Well, it's got a lot of more like emotional background. I mean, it's not just like an action-packed like thrill ride where you just get to see explosions everywhere, like in a Michael Bay film. I mean, you get to experience like different types of emotions, different history that you don't normally see every day, that can happen to a certain person, but you don't. Just kidding.
You see me trying to get into it, and you just keep rambling on. You son of a bitch. The thing that's going to be, I think, hard about this movie is. Like it's mostly going to be dialogue stuff.
Yeah.
Because like Maestro was saying, there's not a lot of action and stuff happening.
Oh, yeah.
They need to make it interesting. Which I mean was the Facebook movie, social media or whatever.
Social Network.
So yeah, that was all dialogue, but they made that very interesting to watch.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to do something like that. But
yeah, I don't expect them to have actual NFL football scenes.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's all about the science and whatnot, and then the arguing and the cover-ups.
The science of a head hitting another head leads to brain damage.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
I don't know. I mean, like, you usually would see that when it comes to, like, throwing two grapefruits together.
Right. Well, see, there you go.
So, are you guys
gonna?
Okay, that's a no. No, that's a yes for me because I like football.
Okay.
I like Will Smith, even though he's been on the decline. He's the fucking Fresh Prince, dude.
Yeah,
he's Hitch.
If I watch it, it would be because of Will Smith, and that's it. As far as the
Baldwin.
Baldwin, yeah.
Me, it's Brooks.
Oh, okay.
Because I love Albert Brooks.
Okay. I generally like Will Smith stuff.
Okay.
After Earth was very, very depressing. But everything else, even if it's not too good, it's still enjoyable because he's a good actor.
Wild Wild West.
It's fine. It was funny.
Okay.
It wasn't supposed to be a serious movie. It was supposed to be a comedy. It's a giant spider.
Yeah.
What? And a railroad that nobody ever noticed was there. Really?
That's true. Well, we might cover that on the podcast. That's definitely a coming soon for us on the podcast.
Beautiful.
Well, that's Concussion, so check it out. Thanks for watching us talk about these trailers. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/spoilersshow. Instagram, Twitter, same thing, @spoilershow. Send us an email for the podcast to get a hold of us at ratpackpodcast.com. Yeah, spoilers@ratpackpodcast.com. Sorry about that. And just check us out. We got a lot of interesting things coming up on the YouTube channel. That's Rat Pack Productions. And this is Hollywood signing off.
Bye.
Bye.
Nah.
Okay.